Going on, everybody? A few weeks ago, AutoWorld had an update to their slot car offerings, and we put this video out. So let's check out a little. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but
base on some of the other offerings that we have. So if you want to, need additional parts, let's say you need, extra tires, or you want to, put together your own chassis. We offer these deluxe pit kits, where this one is actually a kit that you can put together yourself. So you put all the parts in the chassis, all the pickup shoes, all the pickup shoes, the springs, the wheels, the magnets, all that kind of stuff. So you can assemble your own chassis that way. And then if you want, you can paint them. You can get decals for them. You can tailor them up to how you guys want to detail that particular vehicle. And we have different vehicles. In this case, we got our 55 Chevy. We've got a Daytona over here, and that's for our extraction. So we do the same thing for our Thunderjet line. That's our other slot car. We actually have 4 different styles of slot cars, and these Thunderjets, these have been around since the early 60s, and we've made new improvements along the years. We've developed new castings for them, and again,
let's skip over that. I like this whole pit kit thing, especially for like a young guy. You want to get some young guys into it, like a little kid. Give them their opportunity to build their first car, so they have some pride with it.
Right now, I want to show you our new 4-lane racetrack that we've developed. Not only is it a 4-lane, we've actually created it so you can use wireless controllers with Bluetooth technology. So I'm going to run you down the list of things right here. What makes this setup so unique. Basically, what we've started off with first, we've tooled up this new 4-lane terminal track, which actually lights up different colors. This will be your 4 controllers that we have right here. So these are, again, also new controllers. That's a whole new design. And basically what you would do to pair up to the racetrack terminal, you would hit this pairing button right here, and then both lights would light up together to make sure you're actually paired up. So we have different colors of each controller. So example, we have a red one, a blue one, a yellow one, and a green one. So those would be your colors. And once those are all lit up, and together these are lit up, you've actually paired the wireless controllers to your terminal track. Keep in mind right now what you see here, these little wires, this is actually still in a early test shot stage. Basically, it will not have, this is actually for a battery, but you will not see that, and nowhere at all. Batteries will be inside, will be all wireless again, so those will not be there. But still, new trigger design. You've got your on-off switch right here, your LED lights, and your pairing buttons. Along with the 4-lane terminal track, we actually also have this new power supply that we've developed. So basically this ranges from 9 volts to 24 volts. So you can turn the dial, of course, off, and then turn it on to different power.
That's cool. But one thing he doesn't tell you is how many amps does it have. If it's like low amperage, which is something I don't like, it affects, like if one person crashes, then all the other cars speed up. Then you might crash too. Especially in a 2-lane setup. I used to hate that when I was a kid. We're racing and one of us crashes and the other guy would crash too because the car sped up. And it's been that's like decades, and they haven't done anything about that, which is nonsensical. Let's get back to it.
To different voltage settings that you'd like. So for example, if you've got a beginner, you want to keep the power a little lower, that way the cars will slow down and you can keep the cars on the track a little easier. As your expertise, as you have grown with and got accustomed to the race set, you can actually turn the power up to generate higher speeds. And actually you're going to have to, you know, work the trigger on the controller to, you know, make sure you're not flying off around the curves. That way you're really working hard at keeping the cars on the track, and this power supply is really what's going to make that happen for you guys. Also, next up, this 4-lane, we've developed it so you can also do a drag strip style of a race set. So it would be a 4-lane straightaway drag strip set, or we've also developed it so you can do a road course style. So I've got a little example here. You can see this one style of a race set that's a 4-lane that shows you. Actually, this is going to be one that we have coming out later this year. So I just want to give you an idea of the race set that we have coming out, this road course style of a set. To do this set right here, we've had to, you know, tool. Not only did we tool, you know, these new parts, we actually had to tool new curved track pieces. In this case, we had to curve this 6-inch.
I'm gonna skip that. That's not. Yeah, that's what I want right here.
Develop this little 5-inch track section right here, and which you'll see a sensor in here. So basically, once your vehicle passes through the sensor, that'll tell you who was actually, you know, has won, or and so forth.
But that right there is awesome. You know, especially for someone who doesn't want to spend $100 on a timing set that they've come out with their own. And that's something else that I thought they should do with the drag race set. Is this should be updated too. Instead of it should go computerized. There should be a little jack if you want to plug it into your computer or your phone or whatever. And let's say, you know, you have a Christmas tree. Let's say someone gets a hole shot. It should say hole shot. Lane 2 hole shot. And at the end, it should have the time. Now, what you want? Okay, well, as time goes on, you have to update your products, and it should have a time. That would give us a reason to buy another set. And I would definitely buy another drag set, or even just the timer assembly, the Christmas tree and the finish line. That would be worth a buy if you could plug it in. And I hate these controllers. For drag racing, these aren't bad, but I like the gun style, the trigger style controllers better. And it's good to see that they're coming out with new stuff. Hey, AutoWorld is holding the fort down. They're coming out with new stuff, and I like these controllers. They look sturdy, but you never really know until you hold it in your hands. I like the idea that they're going more to the trigger style controller as opposed to the thumb plunger, which I never liked those. I mean, like the old Tycos had those. Some of the old 1/32 scale sets had those. I never liked that. When AFX, it was a friend of mine, Scott Harris. He's the first kid that I know that had one. This was like back in '75. He's the first guy that had one. And I was hooked ever since. We played with that thing all day. It was like Christmas Day. We played with that thing all day. That was the set. I was in love with that thing. So I had to get one next Christmas. I had to get one. Now, actually, I think it was '74 and '75 I got my first set. That's how. But this is cool. And something else interesting he's going to speak on. Something else that I thought HO was slacking on is...
And also you can use this for your road course, and that will give you the option. I'm jumping ahead a little bit right now on this right here, but when we do actually bring these out, this is actually going to be used, these sensors, on an app that we're developing for smartphones. So I'm going to touch base on a little bit on this one. This is big for us as well. This new app that we have coming out, we're getting closer on it. But what's going to be nice about that app, you're going to have to set up on your phone, you know, your name, of course, you know, the road course you want to do, or if it's a drag race, the style of chassis that you have, the length. You can do a custom length road course or drag strip setup, or you can use an existing set that we have, and you can just, you know, type in those number if it's a 14-foot set. Well, with this app, it's going to give you data of, you know, how fast your car's running in scale speed. You know, it's going to have a lap counter, who won first, you know, who came in second, and it's going to keep all those stats for you, and you're going to have that all on your smartphone. So again, really big, really exciting news right here. We're first going to bring this set out later this year, the 4-lane set. It will not include the app for the smartphone, but it's going to be the wireless setup with the wireless controllers. 4 cars. We're going to bring out 4 stock cars, and I mean the race cars, the stock car versions of racing, and it's going to be this this layout that I have right here. And yeah, just amazing new tooling that we have. One other thing too that I have, we've got this, again, these new controllers, but what's nice about them, we have this this plug. So these, when you're ready to recharge them, you just plug them in, and then you just need to plug this into a USB port, and you can charge all 4 wireless controllers all at once. So again, very exciting. As far as all the amazing track pieces that we have, we really can't wait to bring this out. In addition, we've also invested in a lot of new tools. We have developed our early 70s Datsun 240. So we've actually configured in a couple different variations, you know, with the you know, stock style front end. We also have our race car style front end with the closed headlights for aerodynamics. You know, with the spoiler, without the spoiler, so you can do stock and custom race graphics. Here's one.
I'm gonna go through the whole thing. I'm gonna cut this off here, and I'm gonna link it below, or you can just do a search and watch the whole video. At AutoWorld, they're doing it. And a lot of people, they like to make fun of them, but if it wasn't for AutoWorld, HO would have nothing. That's just the bottom line. So anyways, guys, I'm going to cut this off here. I'll drop a comment below. Please like, subscribe, share, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great evening.